YouTube, hello, welcome to the Tavern. My name is Drail, I am your Tavern Master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Genshin Impact, episode 54, Under Petrichor. For context, this episode was initially recorded April 25th, 2024, and in it, we pull for Arlecchino, after which we then go and explore the new region that was released in Fontaine, specifically called the Nostoi Region, which seems to have, for the most part, a small island sitting in it with a small town named Petrichor in it. We go and explore there a bit and start the latest world quest that's began in this region. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you all enjoy today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Beyond that, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all at the end. See you later. Yo, folks, it is I, Drail, your Tavern Master. Hope you all are doing well today. As you can see, oh, hello. As you can see, we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. But yeah, let's just get right to it. Alright. As I said on Twitter, we're gonna pull for Arlecchino. So let's pull for her first. Oh boy. I have 90 wishes and I have 20 in the tank. So let's see where we stand after about 50. Ah, that was a bad pull. Nice. Okay, so that's 20. Yikes. It's already being a very unkind wish so far. So that was 30. So we'll do another 10 pull here in a little bit, but first I haven't done my commissions for the day yet, so let's do those. Boggle Cat Box. What is that? Is it this? Yes, okay. What are you at currently? You're at 80. What do you need? Ah. Okay, let's go do our dailies, and then we'll get back to pulling. Okay, got all those. That's done. We'll go over here and turn them in.
Astro. Thank you for complete.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Got it. Alright, there we go. Missions are all done. Time to do some more pulls. So I think we ended off at, yeah, we were at 30. So we should be at 50 now. So it should be 60. Kind of useless, but that's only because I've gotten her so much. 2 of those. 1 of those. so we're at 53. So it should be 50. Not bad. So since we're at 70 now, we'll do 5 singles and see where we go. Okay, so that should be 75. So now we're just going to keep doing singles until we get gold, which should be soon. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth.
I am the Gnave, Arlecchino, fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. The children of the House of the Hearth call me Father. I do hope our partnership proves to be a pleasant one, although I would imagine that should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment. Wouldn't you agree?
I have gained Father. Perfect, all according to Keikaku. And I have 35 left, so that's perfect. We might do one more temple here at the end, but... Man, you know what would be hilarious was if I just did a 10 pull and it gave me Arlecchino's. Hey, okay, how you doing? Yes, the scary dad. I'm just gonna do a random 10 pull. Why not? Why not, right? I would have laughed so hard if that was Arlecchino's weapon. Holy shit, what is this? What is this? Portable power saw. What? When a wielder is healed or heals other, they gain a stoic symbol that lasts for 30 seconds up to a maximum of 3. When all consumed and roused effect. Wow. I've never seen that weapon before, ever. Yeah, it's a literal chainsaw sword. it's a chainsaw claymore. I would have laughed so hard if that was Arlecchino's weapon. So yeah, speaking of Arlecchino. Oh god, she makes a throne for herself out of thin air. I should have listened to that. My bad. Yes, she does hunt Farina's nightmare. What the oh no. What the shit was that? That's not terrifying at all. Yeah, Warhammer 40k has chainsaw swords. I think they're most commonly used by the Space Marines. Fuck, I can't use her yet. I also need to put a weapon on her. I think this is the Fontaine sword. Is it? I don't know. Maybe this one. So I guess the question is, do I just throw her in the party?
Exactly. But none of them believe me.
Okay, firstly, just because we haven't done it yet, let's go do her test run, because that'll also give us some free primos as well. But of course, we're doing Lenny first, because I want to save her for last.
Our bond is strong. Bubba, get them!
And voila!
Itch.
Now disappear!
Oh boy.
Out of my way! Stand with me! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! You're toast!
A round of applause!
Ow, bitch! I don't need to finish using the storyline, but I do need to explore the new region that unlocked, because it has the boss who you need to kill to actually, like, level her up. Alright. Let's take a gander. Let's take a gander at what she's like. Arlecchino's elemental skill deals pyro damage to nearby opponents and applies the blood debt directives to them for a period of time. After using her charge attack or elemental burst, she will absorb nearby blood debt directives, gaining a bond of life. Arlecchino enters the Mask of the Red Death state when the value of her bond of life exceeds a certain percentage of her max HP, causing her normal attacks to be converted to deal pyro damage and consume part of the value of her current bond of life to deal increased damage based on her bond of life and attack. Her elemental burst deals AoE pyro damage, removing the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill and restoring her HP. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial period. Okay, so...
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
That makes me feel scared. Nice. Huh. Goodness gracious. This right here looks like eyes. And I'm sure that's intended. God, that weapon looks cool and scary as fuck. Oh. Oh! It became a scythe. Oh no, now I want it.
Yeah.
How many attacks do you have? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
1, 2. put that away. God, the poise, the swagger, it's intoxicating almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta go from here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Oh my god!
Go on. Witness my eyes.
Jesus! Oh, I should continue challenge. Let's see what gear set they have on her. Oh, hello. Fragments of the Harmonic Whimsy. When the value of life, bond of life increases or decreases, the character deals 18% increased damage for 6 seconds. Increase max of 3 stacks. I need to get this set. I don't know where it is, though. That's the problem. Let's see. Alright. Actually, now I'm curious. Due to how her weapon worked, I'm wondering if I need to do... Let's see. So I'm going to switch out... Sorry, Gaming. Give me you.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Jesus. I want to see if her basic... Okay, hold on. Now I gotta test something. I thought something was about to be said. I'm not sure. Okay. So what happens if I go back to here and put Arlecchino in the party again?
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Okay, I guess nothing happened. I thought it was gonna be like... Alright. Wow. Now I want to see.
Yeah.
So that's her basic weapon that I have on her right now without working to get her own. Oh, no. Okay, so you gotta get her weapon to get the, like, the full scythe. Oh, that hurts me. That hurts my soul. Oh, no. Fudge. I gotta get her weapon. Oh, no. I'll do one more 10 pull really quick. I don't have enough to get... Ah! Fuck you! God damn it. I was so excited for a moment, and I was fooled. Oh, you rat bastard. Ugh. That bothers me so much. That bothers me so much. What does Skyward Spine do for you? Increases crit rate by 8% and increases normal attack speed by 12%. Additionally, normal and charged hits. Nah, I'll keep what I have on her. Damn it. God, that pisses me off. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Ugh. I could have had something great and they took it from me. Anyway, off to the new zone. I could have had something wonderful and they took it from me. I find it cool that they made it so that there's no, like, giant open spot here anymore like there was. Because there used to just be this part of the map that was blacked out. Because, you know, this area wasn't built yet. But now it's here. And my guess is there's something hidden deep beneath the water. I didn't finish watching the stream, so I don't have, like, any idea yet. Hey, yo. Yes, you blithering idiot. What are you doing dragging your feet for? Waiting for us all to get old? Why in the blazes are you? Aren't all these boxes already on the ship? No, boss. It's just these boxes are way too heavy. If we lug them all up, I think the ship might what? This treasure here? Treasure? You're gonna leave profit on the dude they call idiot. Wow, he's an asshole. Oh, cutting plan, boss. Wait, I'm one of the ones you're taking with you, right? I don't want to get captured by those golems. You've seen what happens when anyone they catch. If the Dark Lord's lackeys catch up, we're all done for. Dark Lord's lackey, are they putting on some kind of show? Wait, boss, there's people over there. Why don't we go ask them? Oi, you! Yeah, you, the big one and the tiny thing. What are you skulking over there for? Can't leave any witnesses. Huh? What are you saying? Anyway, we should talk to them first. A cat. From the look of you, you must be foreigners, and here I thought you were minions of the Dark Lord Remus. Oh, okay. This is Lumine and Paimon's Paimon. You're right, we're travelers. Oh, but who's this Dark Lord Remus you mentioned? Has he finished playing his part already? You don't even know who the Dark Lord is? Alright, I'll get it. I suppose it is up to me to educate you, oh ignorant outlanders. Wow. As you know, this was once a peaceful town. In those days, it was not yet named Petrichor. I'm not going to say anything. I have a friend whose company that they started is that name. We Fontainians lived in peace and safety until the golem armies of the Dark Lord Remus came. He was an awful tyrant, one who claimed to be the ruler of all waters. His forces had already obliterated countless towns and cities before arriving at ours. He took all our lands, polluted the sources of pure water, and even tried to use music to tempt us. They raised high bell towers and fortresses, and the Dark Lord's foul melody enslaved our kin. But we Fontainians rejected his rule. Thus did I and the warriors under my command march to war across the land. Is this supposed to be a song? I'm not sure. Ooh, nice world building. Very detailed. And then, what happened next? How did you defeat the Dark Lord? The Dark Lord's golems are each mighty beyond measure. How could we be their match? Still, we had the aid of Esta the Quick-Witted this time. With his aid, we infiltrated the Dark Lord's fell keep and reclaimed the treasures he and his minions plundered from us Fontainians. Like the boss said, what it is we're doing again? Oh yeah, disrupting the special military maneuvers being conducted by the Dark Lord's Legion. Totally a brilliant plan. You're the protagonist of your play, yet you aren't on the up and up. So where's this Dark Lord? When does he take the stage? Ha, do you think we're still lucking treasure if he showed up? Like as not, we'd all have been turned into golems already, just like Esta probably was. Esta the Pitiful now, more like. Wow, what an ass. He totally helped you out and you left him behind and ran away. Are you sure you guys aren't the baddies? Baddies don't get to be the protagonists. What do you mean protagonists take to the stage? Oi, from where I'm standing, it looks like you're really his minions, just dressed up as foreigners. I can tell from all your blathering on about performances and plays. Eh? You mean you guys aren't putting on a performance? Huh. So you won't fess up unless we char you first, eh? Let's get 'em, boys! I don't know what late. Second. Okay, are we back? I think we're back. Hello? Fingers crossed, hello? My internet died, apparently, or had a conniption.
Transfixed. I hear
Fuck.
children singing.
She hears the children singing.
Buckle up! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
The thieves, who were beaten up so badly they couldn't spare even a thought for the treasures, fled on their boat. There they go. Guess they weren't acting after all. But what's with this treasure they were talking about? Dark Lord this, Dark Lord keeps that. No way any of that's real. Why don't we have a look at the treasure? Eh? We don't know where this stuff came from. Paimon expressing disinterest in treasure? Say it isn't so. Awesome. Thank you, A-OK. Consider this a necessary investigation. You're not wrong, but what if there's some kind of evil Dark Lordy trap inside? I guess there's no dissuading you, but please be careful, okay? As it so happens, there were no traps in the container of the evil Dark Lordy variety or otherwise. But there was no valuable treasure within either. Within was naught but heavy shards of shattered stone. Paimon knew they were just a bunch of frauds. There's no treasure after all. Oh, is this the shabby excuse for a statue, some kind of priceless artifact? Let's go to Petrichor and ask around. Maybe it's some kind of landmark or lucky mascot or something. For these treasures, we... Hey, Lumine, you... Big... What? What the fuck? How unforgettable the... Boy... Imperator, I didn't read that. What did it say? A dream? Am I muted? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, cool. A dream? You're finally awake, Imperator. This day is one of great import. The day when we shall sound the great symphony Phobos. Interesting. There is yet time before the ritual, Imperator, but we should set out. I seem to have had a dream. A dream, Imperator? I did not know that gods could dream. Oh, is this from before the Archon War? In that case, what did you dream of? The great plains beyond the north wind? The silver tree beneath the frozen soil? Or did you see that golden future that you once showed me? I saw the sea swallowing the earth. The children of white stone and brass sinking. Oh, is this an image of what the previous kingdom that was in Fontaine looked like? Oh god, what is... Rumeria, I think? Okay. Thank you for keeping an eye out, A-OK. I appreciate it. The collapse of all that was once radiant. That prophecy then, Imperator? It is precisely to prevent it from happening, to fight against the inevitable fate, that we are here today. Just as you said, we have paid much for it, but once we are free of fate's, Fortuna's shackles, these shackles shall not have been those sacrifices shall not have been in vain. In this I have had faith ever since I accepted this body and became a Rumurian. I was right! Apologies, Imperator. Forgive my lack of manners. In any case, please come with me. Oh, okay. What? Golems. They've never done this before. Though you bestowed undying bodies upon the people, allowing humanity to fear the tides of the deep nevermore, our souls are still bound to the shackles of Fortuna. The burden of fate is not something mortal souls can bear, but Phobos shall weave the path of fate on our behalf, leading us forward on the path of justice. Dude, this looks cool. The melody of the symphony will flow through the waterways to the high sea, and soon Rumeria, no, all of humanity will be free from the unconscionable tyranny of fate and welcome an eternal utopian future. And then one day, the people will no longer need the guidance of Phobos, and all will be able to play their own symphony. What the heck? Remus. Remus, you once said that you would create a future free from the shackles of divine destiny. For some reason, those Knight guys reminded me of the ones from Dune Eternal. I would say more the Knight from Ruby. At least in my opinion. I'd have to play Doom Eternal again. But they remind me more of the Sentinels from Ruby. Yet your realm now lies violently shattered, and the chasm you tried to bridge has grown deeper still. The immortal race you created and the peoples of the waters are slaughtering one another. Oh, this is talking about the war between Rumeria and Fontaine. And now this so-called Eternal City, too, faces imminent collapse. You cannot control your own creation. The symphony... Oh, I can look around. Okay. Oh, this place is so cool. I love how this looks. The symphony has brought neither justice nor happiness, but instead has become the source of all sin. Oh. Though their flesh and blood have been sundered from water and soil, the lost souls guide them upon the path of inevitable death nonetheless. The curse of Fortuna is upon your people and upon you. Do you still remember our promise? That is our last resort as long as the symphony is played. Is this the only way you usurper lords of humanity now to atone after the bringing things to ruination? Still, your resolve at least does not shame your kingly crown. And a promise was made indeed. Therefore, allow me to bear witness to your end. O king cursed by fate, drown thyself in song and wine and feast, for the day of judgment is not yet come. Lumine, please wake up. Just now. You scared me to death, Lumine. You suddenly just completely stopped moving and started staring at the statue, like you were a statue yourself. Paimon thought you had been turned to stone by the Dark Lord's evil curse. I think I had a strange daydream. Well, technically there was no Archon before Focalor. There were gods before Focalor, but Archon is just the title of the victors of the Archon War. So there was like numerous gods in this region before Focalor won that war, won her portion of the war, and became the Hydro Archon. But yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah, the Archon War was a truly devastating time. There isn't really a curse, is there? Lumine, are you okay? I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. As long as you're not hurt. Yeah, we should definitely go to Petrichor first. Petrichorror Dream. Hello, sir. Hello? Ho there, citizen. If you require shelter, simply head to the bell tower in the city center. The savages have been getting all bold and uppity lately, so be on your guard. Savages. And you are? Lordist Vicinitus am I, under the Oscilla of Macamo's Legio III. So long as we are here, we shall suffer no despicable invaders to step within the city walls. City walls? Where'd they come from? Huh? Are we not within our defensive walls as we speak? Ah, wait, I see. You're testing me. Why, just as Dominus Boethius once said, the mighty legions are the true walls of the Empire. Okay, so we're definitely heading into, like, Roman territory here. Or Roman inspiration. You mean the bell tower? Indeed, these are days of fire and sword, after all, and as soldiers of the Imperator, our God King, we cannot allow our imperial citizens to be exposed to danger. Someone in the bell tower will guide you to Makimos. You shall be safe there. Wait, hold on, before you go. About the barbarians. Those savages, there's nothing to be said for those detestable invaders. They destroy our cities, slaughter our people. Enemies of the Empire, I name them. Nay, enemies of all civilization. Still, you need not fear, citizen. Dominus Boethius shall soon come to Makimos in person. When that happens, all disturbances shall be utterly quelled, and those putrid primitives shall get what they deserve. Yeah, I think similar to Lumine, who had, like, the view of Remus. In that daydream, he is stuck... Oh... They were talking about how they had bound the people of Remuria. They had bound their souls to golems. So I'm wondering if this guy has been possessed by a Remurian soul. Have you met any barbarians? No, not yet, I fear. They are a cunning lot, I must say. They rarely show up whenever they cannot be sure of victory. Those auxilia of barbarian stocks are spreading overwrought rumors about those Lock Knights again. No, because during the time of Remuria, the time of Remuria was during the Archon War, but Hilichurls and, like, the Curse of Conria only happened 500 years ago. So they're talking about, like, regular Joe Schmo humans from another empire, or kingdom, I suppose. Lock Knights. I should suggest to Dominus Boethius that we stamp those ridiculous ravings out completely. And you are? No need for surprise, citizen. As you see, I am a musician elevated by the Sebastus. And yet I am a citizen, just as you are. Marcia Gordiana Semproniana am I, here by the eminent will of Dominus Boethius, to take over from my colleague Zavirius and tune the melodies of this land. Are you an ascended musician, then? Indeed, that is so. A flawless body, immortal life, and absolute beauty. Behold, citizen, you look upon the honor bestowed on me by the Sabastus. He has caused our bodies to transcend lowly mortality, turning the tragic dirge of death into proud triumph. It is by this grace that I have the honor of performing the eternal symphony. But you look like an ordinary person. Is that so? Thank you for your praise, citizen. Still, you should direct the adoration to the might and mercy of the Sebastus. To carve immortal bodies from stone that look no different from ordinary mortals, who else but he could have achieved this great feat? No. It's not implied that Hilichurls were human. Hilichurls were once human. Hilichurls are the peoples who renounced their home countries, like their home, like say a Sumerian renounced their want to live in Sumeru and went to go live in Conria. They weren't like blood related to Conrians, but they chose to be Conrian citizens. All people who chose to be Conrian citizens were cursed to be Hilichurls, while like pure blood Conrian citizens went mad or were cursed with immortality and to look normal, like as they were. You're fine. to carve immortal bodies. About Boethius. Watch your tone, citizen. Even I do not have the right to address the exalted Dominus solely by his name. Dominus Boethius is a Harmust, exalted to the post by the Sebastus himself, and is the foremost genius in our empire's history. Even Dominus Cassador cannot. No, forget what I said before. I do not mean to be partisan about our Harmusts. Regardless, even among the Empire's outstanding subjects, Dominus Boethius stands tall as the most representative of its spirit. His loyalty and passion are undoubtedly worthy of our imitation and respect. Whoopsie. About the Xavier you mentioned. Xaverius, citizen, or Lessius Septimius Sibelius. Sibelius. Not Xavier. Your pronunciation is most strange. He was a respectable man, but he put his faith in the wrong thing. Inconceivably, he believed. No, he twisted Dominus Cassador's word to the point where he did not notice the barbarian's schemes in time. Just as you have heard, his negligence caused the fall of Petrichorri. Countless citizens were massacred by the barbarians, and the streets were awash with ruin and blood in a single night. Weakness only brings calamity, and kindness disaster. Our ignorant slaves may be swayed by well-meaning lies, but our vision should extend further. Okay, last thing. I want to hear about the Lock Knights. Fret not about the lies those slaves tell. Their so-called Lock Knights are but facetious, far-fetched fictions. They spread rumors and call those barbarians who worship a false god knights, believing that they shall one day free them from their fated duties. I do not condemn such folly, for folly is the way of the lowly. Yet their delusions are fanned even hotter, such that their melodies are tranquil no longer. They must be cured. Once the disturbances here have subsided, I shall act forcefully to correct such strange skeins of supposition. Delusion and weakness both breed turmoil. Okay. A boy.
Chin up, soldiers! Look to your equipment. Don't lose them again.
Okay. Stay on your guard, citizen. What are you doing? Me? It is as you see. I am busy dealing with the barbarian threat. They have been stepping up their attacks. Perhaps they might even have sent spies. This is no trivial matter. Vigilance must be maintained until reinforcements arrive. If there's anything else, please bring it up with my adjutant, citizen. A child out here on their own. Huh? A child? Where from? Did some new legionnaire disobey orders and bring their family into the camp again? Dominus Cassador is far too gentle with these greenhorns. If they were to have happened 3 decades prior, a tribunus would have had a whip out by now. Alright. Have there been any suspicious happenings lately? Not at present. That said, the barbarians are akin to cunning beasts. Ever will they strike when your guard has been lowered, for surprise is their greatest weapon. By methods most foul, they infiltrate our cities and seek out our secrets. Even the slightest lapse in discipline may lead to catastrophe. 30 years ago, when I followed Dominus Boethius to conquest in the far north, they were but a pack of primitives without any such skill for subterfuge. Where did they learn such tricks? Your parents wouldn't even have been born yet. What did you just say, citizen? I fear my hearing's been going as I age. Time truly is cruel. During the conquest of Beturia, I could hear the barbarians' bells calling them to muster from miles away. A ridiculously common branch. Okay.
battle's over, I'll be able to go home.
I wonder when this war will finally be over. What are you doing on the roof? Huh? I'm monitoring the area for any suspicious barbarian activity. Of course, recently... Wait a moment. How did you get up to this watchtower, citizen? That's my line, really. Whatever, this isn't important. Tribunus Metius says the savages' assaults are advancing apace. The latest news is that they have sent spies among us. We must be on guard. But would those brutes really be interested in our remote little city? To the extent that they would go through all the troubles of sending spies? Meat is meat, no matter how small the portion. Ah, citizen, you speak true. It seems I must keep to my task. Judging by how you speak, might you have experience in such matters? In which case, should I entreat you to survey the surrounding area? Should the barbarians have been active, there must have left some trail, like a wooden sword perhaps. Like kids playing fighting? Well, now they are savages. What would be so strange that they would use sticks as weapons? In any case, I'm counting on you. Should you discover anything, report back to me. Consider it our joyous duty as a Remurian. Oh, whoops. Since Arlecchino is technically Fontainian. Technically, I'm pretty sure she's just Fontainian. Fontaine wings.
I am the Gnave. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Oh.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Welcome, travelers, O traversers of dreamscapes. I am the bell ringer at the intersection of Clock Tower, the guide that welcomes travelers to the Eternal City. Oh joy, more world building, eh? So, valiant guardian, shall we find the Eternal City to our left or our right? Wait, you're in character already? Are you sure you're okay? Leaving that aside for now, all the townspeople we ran into on the way were acting really weird. Do you know what that's about? Why, everyone has gone to Makimo's already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of Sebastus. Wow, so in addition to the Dark Lord Remus, now we've got a Sebastus? This is getting way more complicated by the minute. Dark Lord Remus. It would appear that in your journey you have crossed paths with those uncouth barbarians. That is indeed blasphemous title which they besmirch the Sebastus Remus, our mighty imperator. Oh, so they're both the same Remus. They're the same person after all. But it is no consequence. The Sebastus may not be defined by the narrow notions of the tribal mob. Those despicable insects may slander as they wish, but the wise, inspired by his noblest ideals, will yet come forth in their droves. When the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased, and all will be reborn, regardless of who they are or where they are from. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be! What should we do, Lumine? This person sure seems lucid, but the stuff he's spouting is all kinds of whack. You thinking we've got a sleepwalker here? Maybe he's dreaming. Do you name me a dreamer? Who knows? Symptoms do match. Dreaming. Oh, there it is. I certainly... He just falls over. Hey, you, uh-oh, he's out cold. Travelers from outside, halt. Excellent, you look completely mentally sound. Finally, a normal person, seriously, what's going on in this town? Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. Can't be leaving him lying here, can we? He'll catch a cold. Though the risk of catching cold may not be the most important thing right now, you still work together with the normal person to move the incoherently rattling bell ringer onto a nearby bench. It's the cat again. Anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. Call me Esta. I am a member of the town's Daydream Club. I'm the only member present right now, though. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Lumine. We're members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I ain't gonna lie about that. I do have friends in that group, but I'm not gonna lie about it. Alright. Passing adventurers. Adventurers, you say? You're not here to look for that castle or whatever, are you? Wait, you introduced yourself as Esta. We've heard that name before. It was you who brought the bandits into the Dark Lord's castle, was it not? Huh? What? So you've also... No. We're wide awake, trust us. We just don't get why everyone's saying all sorts of crazy things. You tell Esta about how you met and drove the bandits you saw with the shattered stones as treasure away outside town. Oh, it's them. Where to begin? The legend of the fabled castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them come by looking for it every once in a while. And whether it's because the impression the name Golden Troop conjures up is nothing more than poetic imagery, or because the castle was built millennia ago, it's more likely than not that nothing of value remains there now. But would they ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins in the mountains than they began destroying statues and stuffing them into boxes like people possessed. I could not stop them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined I'd find nothing but dazed stares and mad ramblings all around. It was like everyone had fallen under some hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club has researched hypnosis before, but something like this is far, far beyond our capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins. According to the records... Actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find a solution in the ruins. Why don't you wait here, Esta? Leave the adventuring to us. If you come too, you might get turned into a golem. Oh, is that your cat, Esta? It's so cute. No, though the fellow who studied hypnotism would say that they are creatures with keen senses. How odd. That, collar? Pendant? I swear I've seen that accessory before. Ah, it ran off. Anyway, ignoring the cat question for now, we should still go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Esta, how can we get there? The ruins? The mountain behind town just so happens to be the exact direction the cat ran off in. Kitty cat. Lumine, are you sure you're okay? Things are pretty murky right now. Take extra care. You too, alright? We'll be right back. Don't worry. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. She makes a chair. Oh. That's a barrier. That is a magical barrier. I feel like that's gonna come to life and attack me. Die was... Shit. Okay.
Stop that!
Oh god, it does pyro damage!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Look alive! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Overruled.
Is its body becoming more damaged as I attack it? I'm not sure. Oh yeah! It got its shield back so its arms are covered again. You don't see the blue energy anymore.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon.
Strike a pose!
Scatter! Skyward! Overruled.
Not bad. Not bad. What? The cat is talking. Your valor would not know shame, even should it stand in the company of the Marchuse hunters of old. Wow, it's a rare shiny cat. We've seen a whole lot of really strange things on our journey. Even so, a glowing talking cat. Paimon suppose it still makes the rare list. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing. O chosen champions Lumine and Paimon, the time has come for heroes such as ye to step forth. Come with me unto the ancient kingdom of the deep seas. We must still the chaotic symphony if we are to save the lost souls. Oh right, I'm the hero. Let the journey begin. Seriously, Lumine, how can you fall for this stuff so easily? Very well then, O chosen hero, for the sake of Paimon's tummy tum, stand tall and move with haste to buy her some Fanta. Speaking of, just who are you? Oriandus of Orinopolis. Must I start from the beginning? Very well. Oriandus of Orinopolis is my name, a spirit keeper of the ancient realm. I am a cat. Whatanitis? Of the where now? What a tongue twister. How am I just gonna call you Os for short? That's close enough, right? What do you think? Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Huh, it appears that I cannot command this body as I wish, to the extent that bestial behaviors may even overbear me from time to time. If from the beginning I could only have... As the two of you can see, the boundaries between past and present have begun to blur, thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It is for this reason that I too have awoken. For now the affected area is yet small. The inhabitants of Petrichor have had their souls taken away. They exist in this maddened, dreamlike state because of the symphony has temporarily granted them identities and memories to fill the void left behind. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water has had its contents replaced with wondrous wine. An apt description, considering that those are memories of ancient history gifted by the symphony. Let Paimon think. So what you're saying is the town people of Petrichor have had their souls stolen, and then their bodies have been possessed. Wow, that sounds super scary! You said that the affected area isn't very large yet. That is correct, Lumine. Of course, eventually, even the court of Fontaine will be consumed if the chosen hero cannot restore harmony to the chaotic melody. Nothing else for it. I am the hero, after all. No choice but to take a look. Yeah, alright then. Osei, lead the way. Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath this spring you see before you. I have caused the seal on the hidden path to manifest. Next, I shall activate the device that maintains the seal. Cat yawn. Blow bubble. Here we go. Now then, help me retrieve the harp's strings. I shall thus be able to break the seal and open the way. Now then, let us go unto the fated Castellum of Gold. A fated golden cast. Esta mentioned something about the legend of a fated castle too, right? Aren't we talking about these ruins? Nay, nay. They are but scraps on the surface. The true castle lies deeper underwater. You sure do know much about cats. Much more than cats in town, huh, say? You compare me to the cats in town? Such... Follow closely and try not to get lost then. Wow, he jumped down. Can cats swim? Yes, yes, cats can. Ancient score. I have taken the melody of the past and made it my own. What the hell? I glide. Okay, where's the Numia block? Oh, there it is.
An impressive bounty.
Alright, down we go, I guess. Pretty. Look at all the golems around. Holy hell. There's been like 12 so far. Good thing these guys aren't active, otherwise I'd be in serious trouble. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, hold on. What? Oh no, I guess she is just Shneznayan. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, she's Shneznayan. That's the Shneznayan symbol. I didn't think there would be such a huge space down here. Guess you do know your stuff, Ose. This is but the tip of the iceberg. Once an entire nation and the land upon which it was built sank beneath the waves, and my mission is to prevent that which sunk from resurfacing. Or so I believe. I really wish I had a reliable guide. In that case, leave the guiding to Paimon. Well, that's what Paimon would like to say anyway. Anyway, we are the sole arbiters of whether the souls of the townfolk can safely return to their bodies or not, so eyes up now. The fated castle is just through the great gate. Let us continue onward. A shining, talking cat. Follow Ose and explore the ancient realm that lies beneath the deep waters. While adventuring with Ose, you can talk to him at any time to gain additional information. Don't forget to pet him from time to time, alright? Ah, I see. I am a cat, after all, so appearing and disappearing with utmost alacrity is to be expected. It is you, Paimon, who must fly faster. Do not let those trifling things outside the window interfere with our relentless march forward. We have work to do. Trifling things outside the window? You mean the ocean? It's... And here I thought all the books would shelve themselves. Well, Paimon bets a lot of people live in a huge castle like this. But of course, and not just people either. Hey, there you are again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face. Oh, fret not. Surely heroes such as yourselves would dispatch any hidden ghosts or phantoms without breaking a sweat. And what is this? What an exquisite box. Seems like a music box of some kind. Still, it doesn't seem to fit too well in the surroundings. Good eye, that is indeed a music box. But just as I have knowledge beyond ordinary cats, this music box functions beyond most others. My, I didn't think you'd be so catty. Hey, Paimon was just joking before. She didn't think you'd take it seriously. It's Paimon's fault, okay? Don't be mad. Meow, meow? Seriously? Now you pretend to be a cat? Anyways, even those who lack any musical knowledge can freely operate the power of the symphony using this box. We will have to use it later, I am sure. But isn't it because the symphony has gone all wacky that all the townsfolk turned into whatever they are now? So what if Lumine presses the wrong button or something? The symphony here may also become chaotic and become the source of all sins. Wait, what? What sins? You okay over there, Lumine? He knows! He knows! I have a feeling that Ose might have been like the guy we were talking to in that dream we had. Peace. Now you need not be so fretful. The symphony was mighty, beautiful, and glorious once, an existence that shouldered golden ideals. Though it sows chaos upon the surface, it sows chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. But were Lumine, surely she would wield this power correctly. That's quite a lot of trust you're putting in us. It might be more accurate to say that I have no other option. I am a mere cat at present, after all. Should I wish to make use of the music box myself, it might prove difficult. We haven't spoken this much. Now to put things to the test. Remember the strings we got from the harp in the ruins? Those were in truth the scores of which the symphony was recorded. As long as you place the score into the music box, the box shall play its tune all on its own. It's a little ship. Oh, why? Locus Amenus. It is said that the first terrestrial creatures emerged from the warm oceans. The lands then were fertile, producing all in abundance. The gifts bestowed by fate were so ample that it seemed as if the land itself had been specially prepared for them. A moving melody accompanies the swift ship as it cuts through. Oh my god, stop. The Outlander gently plucks at the heartstrings, telling his companions from... Stop it! Until the day comes. This is very pretty, but Sephiroth. Oh, you get money for it. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a pretty happy tune. Paimon's feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. It seems the box still functions. Well now, are we not safe? Not completely. One cannot judge a box by its cover. Do you not concur? Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking about the box at all, but never mind that. What should we do now? Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking. The chaotic symphony must be here. If we can locate it, we can retrieve the souls that have been taken from the townsfolk. Then let's have a look around for starters. A reasonable judgment. If memory serves, this castle has a great many strange rooms. Perhaps they are worth investigating first. Also, this castle central hall plays host to a mysterious stage, though no more plays shall ever be performed there. It was once the entrance to a place deeper underwater still, where the power of the symphony yet lingers. We must go and check it for any further anomalies there. Deeper still. Indeed, I wonder what awaits us there. Hey, now's not the time to leave us hanging, Ose. You're a surprisingly petty one, huh? Still, before the riddle may be solved, we must first find clues that await us in the castle. Come, let us away. The enigmatic symphony seems to be from a now destroyed civilization. You can unleash its power to unleash 2 types of sound waves. Use the power of the symphony to resonate with entities that react to the power of music. Press and activate a pause sound wave and cause specific options in the area to stop moving. Continuously and hold to activate a play sound wave, which will cause specific objects in the area to start moving and reactivate entities affected by a pause sound wave. Special music notes float above objects that can be influenced by the power of the symphony. When they resonate with specific sound waves, the notes above them will change. Not all objects that can be... excuse me. Not all objects that can be influenced by music can resonate with different sound waves. Most of them can only interact with a specific sound wave.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
What? That's interesting. So is it a new item to use? Yes. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I can't equip it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay.
An impressive bounty.
Grimoires have left their bookshelf and appear out of nowhere in the castle due to the discordant melodies. Seize the opportunity and use the power of the symphony by pressing the unleash pause sound wave and stop them in mid-air. Pick up the grimoires. Oh. I ask of thee, art thou something? Mankind. Da 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 bum ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum. Okay. We got a golem. Rugurio's notes. 1.
Buckle up! Shower me with praise! Seize the skies!
Laid bare.
Yeah! Ha!
Witness my rise.
Look alive! Cha!
There we go.
I call dibs.
Alright, that part's done. Oh. Okay, down that way is the boss. We're gonna go down this way so we can get to the boss. So we can get, some upgrade materials for Arlecchino.
Skyward! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Let's get it on!
Overruled.
Ow. Ow.
An impressive bounty.
Oh, there's a Hydroculus up there. I should be able to make it. If I don't slide all the way down again. There we go. Alright, through that way is the boss for this area. We're gonna switch in the main crew for this. Though, I wonder if I should switch out... I wonder if I should bring Zhongli in. Yeah, I'll bring Zhongli in, just so I can immediately get through any sort of geo shields this guy might have.
A walk would be nice.
Yep, there it is. The ancient Legatus Golem uses its sturdy marble body to defend against attacks while using music and searing flames to obliterate its foes. Use methods suited to dealing with Geo to break through its defenses. Apart from this, it will also set up resonators in combat that will assist its attack. Destroy these resonators to deplete its shielding.
Solidify!
Nice and spicy! Shine down!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Let's see how quickly I can kill this guy. He looks real cool. Okay, so I need to at least do two.
Get them! There is no escape!
Stabilize!
Shine down!
And there we go. I wouldn't know if I would say recycled, but it was definitely used as a base. Plus, I'm sure it helped with the rigging. Oh, hello. Okay, it is within the confines of the building. Okay, back to the main.
Just what will we come across this time?
Apparently, like, rigging any sort of, like, four-legged creature is a bit of a nightmare, especially to make it look natural. If I remember correctly, that was one of the reasons why Smaug and, like, Smaug in the Hobbit movies wasn't a four-legged, like, fire dragon like he was supposed to be, and what he was shown to be. That's why he was a wyvern. But who knows? Can't go that way, can't go that way. What was that? What was that? No, come back. I want to talk to you.
Is this an answer from this world?
Meow meow. About these books. Fascinating, no? These books have been infused with the mysterious power of the symphony. They can be activated using melodies of the music box. Well done. It looks as if you can now skillfully manipulate this musical might. I was right to put my faith in you. There are many books like this one in the castle. Back in the day, nay, let us not dwell on the past. I believe you fully capable of discovering the mysteries within. Alright, and now time for the most important part. Pet. Okay, fine. Hey now, don't take me for an ordinary cat. I don't mind being touched, but cats have their own boundaries. It's so cute. I like the little bite. It's so cute. Yeah, watching the first one and the second one back to back, it's clear they changed models between production. Yeah, much to my chagrin. What the fuck? I'll be honest, this place is already a lot wilder than I was expecting. What? An auto-harmonic device built by an ancient civilization obsessed with music. It must be tuned to the correct mode using the power of the symphony. Hold and release plays sound waves, and the soundboard will keep sliding. Release it to cause it to point in a specific note. This will allow you to change the tuning. Once set of auto-harmonic reed pipes have been appropriately tuned, the note floating above them will change. As to what the correct note is, you might be able to find some clues nearby. Oh. Oh, you said agreed. I see. Oh, you know, that makes sense now, how, there's, like, musical reed pipes on the surface in Fontaine. They came from Rumeria initially. don't think there's anything. Hello. Okay, okay. Now I need to go up to the surface again. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Can I go this way? No, oh wait. There we go. I don't have any books to submit. Let's see. Get this. I already completely understand everything. Humanity has no need to, nor should they, control any knowledge beyond their abilities. In a way, it is not people who pursue knowledge, but knowledge that pursues people. I have an idea. It's one I never mentioned to the Golden Hunter before he left. Why not rebuild the long-abandoned town of Petrichor? We can attract refugees to live here, and spread other versions of the legend. This way, they will actively protect the rebuilt seals, and the secrets of this place will be forever. Oh, it's like the star whale. It's like the ever-devouring whale. It's a strange, shiny fish again. Feels like it's been following us from outside all this time. How weird. Paimon, have you witnessed so little of the world as to find such things strange? Are we not underwater? Is it not ordinary to see all manner of fish about? But this big guy looks nothing but ordinary. Looks anything but ordinary. And this voice, I've heard it before. Seriously? You mean from the dream you had before? This part of the sea outside is like the castle. It belongs to the past. It is something that should be forgotten. If one ceaselessly calls out to a monster that has been blotted from memory, they might yet jump out and cause trouble. It is wise to be cautious, for it is for the best if we simply treat it as an ordinary fish. You make everything sound so scary, Elsa. Are you trying to creep us out or something? I simply mean to avoid unnecessary complications. After all, our top priority is to retrieve the surface dwellers' souls, no? It just so happens that a blank score before us. We simply need to use the music box to tune the harmonica reed pipes on either side, and we can obtain it. Give it a go. Is Big Fish out there still? Oh, it is. What on earth? How big is that? I can't tell like how far away it is, but it looks like a decent size.
Go! Is this an answer from this world?
But this score is totally blank. It looks like we won't be able to play it on the music box either. What are we going to do with it? Tell us about your relationship to this castle. You guessed it already, I reckoned. In the past, when I could still change my form freely, he and I and many of our companions dwelled here. In those days, a new nation had just been born, and as far as we were concerned, the possibilities were yet endless. Here we organized the classics, researching music theory and magic, in the hopes that we might tame this perilous power and use it to open a brighter age. I just realized we didn't really defeat that thing. We just fought a little outside, got eaten, fought some guys on the inside, and then Gnave defeated it off screen. Well, no, technically in like the regular challenge, you do defeat it. But technically, Gnave did defeat it. But Skirk was the one who like wrapped it up into a gift package. and tossed it away. Skirk was the one who saved that day. Hadn't drinking water yet. Here we were in a... But the possibilities would quickly become lost to us, and I alone remained. I'll say. It's fine. These things happened a long time ago. Sad cat. Secret locale of the Ancient Order. I wish I could wave. I want to wave to it. A new book hath become mine. I too shall unlock this door. That one's already unlocked. Never mind. There was another one around here that wasn't unlocked yet. Okay. I'm just grabbing all these books.
I'll keep this close.
Aha. Oh, shit. I see it there. I see it on the other side.
Illusion shattered.
No touching.
Ow, ow, ow. Jesus.
Nice and split.
There is no escape.
There we go. Oh, hey, I just remembered. Arlecchino. There we go.
Anger makes you impulsive, and sorrow causes you to waver. Always maintain control over your emotions.
Can't need at least 2 more of those. Base HP, base defense, base attack. Crit damage. Damn. Crit damage is 144% right now. That's pretty nice. Investigation of the Northern Barbarians. Wow, that is long. Okay.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Oop, I see a music spin crystal. Oh, that looks terrible. Stage of Faded Gold added to the archive. Innermost notes. Alright, we'll go back up here. We'll unlock that, and we'll go down into that area. Or will I? Who could say? I certainly won't. I'm kidding. But first, what's over this way? Hello. Okay.
Boba, get
Shine down!
born of ice and frost. Nice and spicy.
There is no escape!
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, I should be able to upgrade Arlecchino's skills now. All is ash. Normal attack, invitation to a beheading, and then Bale Moon Rising. This is some sort of like grand library space. Oh, hey, bud. Music. This seems like sheet music. Looks like there are several chunks missing, though. This place looks like a library. Well, more of an archive, but your description isn't off either. Ancient theoretical scripts, music scores, all the stories of things that have and have not happened. All of them were penned down and stored here. Someone once believed it was all the possibilities and every story were exhausted, the secrets of fate would be unveiled. But the truth was not as complicated as he believed. Each person's fate is charted by their wishes, and the possibilities were not so great in number in the first place. Perhaps he too understood that in the end. Tell us about your relation. I already asked that.
A reward on the road.
Oh. Guys, we don't have to do this, right? It got angry. It got angry and started charging towards me.
Torn to oblivion!
Yeah, let's just ruin.
Access denied. Out of the frying pan.
Shine down!
Come on.
Ow, fuck.
Focus. Boba, get them.
Illusion shattered! Oh.
No touching.
Boy can't be frozen.
Born of ice and frost. Out of the frying pan.
Ow,
into
ow,
the
ow.
fire.
There is no escape! Ha!
I'll keep this close.
What is this? I now have a giant stone sword. Oh, it's a billet! Oh, that's sick. For their utter downfall, no more gods, only man can rule over man. What? Through these methods, the quality can be pierced, endowed with the form of its substance, similar to Remus's ancient authority stripped away. Placed within this way, it is possible to recreate once more the perfect harmonious symphony that belonged only to humanity that played before their utter downfall. No more gods, only man can rule over man. Substance and property are not important. Quality is what determines the essence of things. The object that plays the music, it could be the strings of a harp, a sword, or even, as long as it is an object bestowed with meaning, anything. What?
Is this an answer from this world?
Alas, we found no noteworthy Remurian treasures other than not but a more dozen ancient bric-a-brac from storehouses. If what the Golden Hunters said was true, then the we initially sought has long since sunk to the bottom of the sea alongside Capitolium. Most of the relics here are from the Golden Troop. Not regardless, we have not the time to retrieve the relics now. Our current priority is to seal this place. I've marked the location on the map. Ooh, 212 already.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. Shit! I didn't think I'd have to jump. That was weird. Oh no. Oh. Loved by books.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Next on the agenda...
Phew, gets the scores pieced together. Still, what can we do with it? Well, I don't mind if you do this once in a while. Oh, so cute! Pause okay? Not as much. Alright. This area is, like, not as large as I was expecting, but still, like, a decent size. Which I appreciate. Is this the stage you spoke of, Ose? And are Paimon's eyes deceiving her, but is that mural on top still moving? It's kind of spooky. That terrifying power could be escaping from here, could it, Ose? Hey, Ose! Ose! Are you spacing out? Meow? My apologies, I was distracted for a moment. Did you once perform on this stage? Is that why you're feeling nostalgic? Or something like that? Perhaps you were an audience member. Oh, good point. I might have, or I might not. It was all the past either way, utterly irrelevant. What matters is the scent of discord I smell in the air. As though some presence, one that makes me uneasy, once visited this place. I fear that specifics may only be ascertained once we have performed the score here. There's one here too? Paimon didn't notice. Well, you may have seen scores shaped like strings, but you have not seen them shaped like murals. One such is before you. Oh, so the pictures moving are because it's actually a score? Yes. Did we not find a blank score before? It is time to perform it. Please do the honors. Well, now that we've obtained, let's transfer it into this device. No worries. What on earth? Not only do we have the same hardy skin, but our veins flows the same divine essence. We share the same wisdom and melody, the same will. It's a rock man! Whoa, someone's coming out of the mural! It's been too long, dear friends. How many years since that day? 500? Thousands? Still, time matters not to us at all. You may be in this small body now, but I recognize you in an instant. Well, have you tired of battle and decided to take up rat catching as a new hobby? It's you! And what exactly is he? A monster? A ghost? Or could he be the real Dark Lord? Dark Lord? Pah! Barbarians remain barbarians, I see, ignorant even of their own ignorance. Boethius of Remuria am I, foremost harmist of Phobos. You need not introduce yourselves. I have no interest in the titles peddled by primitives. You know this rude fellow, Ose? I do not deny it, but... You need... Oh, that's Cassador? Need you be so formal, Cassador? Do our years of service under Sebastus, our God King, matter so little to you? The past is the past. I do not know how you, whose soul has long been shattered, have manifested, but it seems that the chaotic symphony is your doing, and none other. Cease! Return the souls of those who live in the present, and go back to the shadow. Go back to the shadow! beneath the deep waters to where you belong. This is my final warning to you. Oh, and then what? Will you continue wearing your mask of hypocrisy, traitor? Will you shut your eyes and ears for another millennia? But you have not noticed, haven't you? Why my melody would break its bonds in this time and affect the present? Why my strength has given me the might to open the gate to the deep waters, allowing me to manifest. The power of the siege surges, Cassador. The return of Phobos is imminent. Phobos? Yes, indeed. Over these thousands of years, I have already bound my soul to the shattered Phobos. The omniscient enigma, the great power, is about to finally descend once again. And is this not the wish that we once failed to accomplish? To repeat the past is to give the ancient tragedy an encore, nor have I ever wanted to sacrifice innocent lives. Is that so? Well, not that it matters, Cassiodor. But the world you have defended is coming apart at the seams. The people of bygone times you see before you shall return to their rightful places. Fontaine's existence is a mistake, one we shall correct. When the oceans swallow it, Remuria shall rise above the sea again, and its light shall shine over the land. Is this because of the primordial sea? Do even barbarians know of its existence nowadays? You are the mistaken one. We should have assimilated into this new nation thousands of years ago, but it was you who warped them into puppets of ancient hate. Whether that Phobos matter is true or false, as long as my will has not dissipated, your schemes will not succeed. Do you mean to say, then, that we should abandon our honor as Remurians and degenerate into mere base insects? How could I ever allow my kin to return to those bags of decaying flesh and become slaves to fate once more? It seems that the millennia have not led you to accept Remuria's downfall. If anything, you have grown more obstinate still. Perhaps it is our stubbornness alone that we are quite similar. I thought that the long years would have rendered you willing to once more stand by our side. You betrayed the tribe that birthed you. You betrayed Remuria. You may have become the Golden Hunter, but you cannot remove the brand of Sebastus that marks you still. You will always be a Remurian. Remurians have long ceased to exist, save in your delusions. The world of old has passed away. Of course, or so it was meant to be, but now the border between the past and present has faded. If you insist on becoming the enemy of our ancient realm and sealing me once more in a cage buried beneath the waves, then those Fontainians you wish to protect, yes, all of Petrichor shall be buried as one. Huh? No way, we won't let that happen. That is not up to you, insolent savage. When the time comes, your lowly flesh will be rendered as dust, but your souls will join with ours and take the next steps of evolution. We shall bestow upon you eternal, resilient body. That way you may never again suffer mortal pain. Sounds like you should have words of gratitude. I will hear them. You've got to be kidding me. That's not something we'd be thankful for at all. Just like those puppets who danced as you performed, those pitiable slaves and servants, those poor children, everything was stripped from them, and you still speak with such conviction. All things have their price. Narrow personal opinions are but refuse to be discarded by a higher class of beings such as I. Besides, as I see it, there is no ideal form of humanity adhering unerringly to perfect order. They are the ideal form. Man, this guy's a lunatic. You're absolutely nuts. And despicable, too. Despicable? Ha! And what would you call what Cassador did to us thousands of years ago, then? By comparison, this is nothing. But patience. We should have a good, long talk, but not here, no. We shall speak beneath the deep waters, in the deepest bowels of our ancient realm, where everything began. The realm awakens, Cassiodor. You are the sole survivor of our fallen realm, the sole Remurian left with free will, and you have left us for far too long. You must return to us and listen to the lamentation of anger of the long years. Perhaps you shall be more receptive to my symphony and to the arrangement of Phobos. I will await you in the royal city of Remuria. in Domus Aurea, where the Sebastus plied his melody. I will, of course, extend the appropriate hospitality to those souls from the present before your arrival. Should you still remain resolute when the time comes, their souls will naturally receive their release. And as for you, you are not part of the Phobos' plan, and yet the great symphony shall in no wise cast out any audience. God, it's like a mad music man. What you got there, magic man? Do enjoy the passing prelude I have prepared for you. If fortune proves favorable, we shall meet again. Let me guess, all the golems come awake. Yep, there we go. 2 of them. Start.
You're toast!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Bombs away! Booba, get them!
Shine down!
Yep, the other 2 wake up. That's to be expected. Let's heal up really quick.
Nice and spike! Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
I did it. I killed all. Well, that shut him up. What do we do now, though? If we want to save the souls of the town people, we're gonna have to head to that Dominus Aria of whatever that super rude duper arrogant guy talked about, right? As you might recall, we weren't invited. Since when were we ever needed invitations to crash some bad guy's party? Alright, but what he said... He seems to have known Asa from a long time. He said they worked for the Sebastus or whatever. We need to have a good talk before we go. Cassiodor. If you have anything if you have anything you'd like to ask me, this time I shall tell you all I know. Tell us about Remuria. That's where you and the rude fellow were born, right? Yes, he does. He definitely looks like he should be on a stage. God, what an asshole. We've heard that name before. That's true. We heard about Remuria back in the fortress of Meropide. Apparently it was ruled by a god named Remus. The story said Remus rode his big ship around and conquered all of Fontaine, but that's as much as Paimon knows. Very well. The story begins before the court of Fontaine as you know it was born. The My feet are sinking into the sand here, I think. I think it's sand. They're just divots. The Sebastus Remus founded a nation above the high sea that is Fontaine, and the ancestors of the present-day Fontainians named him the Dark Lord Remus in their terror. Before it sank, this body of water was part of the great lake, Fontaine Lake, and the location where the capital Remuria was sited. As such, these waters have the same properties as those of Fontaine. Wait, so we're actually in the ruins of Remuria now? Indeed. But where the tale differs from commonly told history is, the people of Remuria were not ordinary humans like Fontainians. Rather, they were a new race. Their bodies were cast in stone with ichor for blood. Well, technically, Fontainians weren't real humans either. They were made humans from being, water folk. The Sebastus gave us such bodies in the hope that we could escape our prisons of frauding flesh and fate. His great vision was that we should all grasp the power of the symphony and thereby escape the shackles of Fortuna, becoming the masters of our own destiny. So those stone statues we saw on the way here, those were your kin? Precisely so. I fear that they have long lost their free will, however, becoming mindless slaves, worse off by far than the humans of old, easily perishable though they are. Wait, in that case, why are you a cat? I am a cat for now, and one's will and soul are more important than one's body, are they not? Regardless, it was the Sebastus who gave me new life. We once possessed all of the high sea, countless cities and palaces, flowers, flowing wine, and yet fate found us all the same. After returning from the deepest depths of the sea, the Sebastus used Ichor to create imperishable bodies for the people, and still the prophesied future did not change. Our God King believed that it was because human souls could not escape the gravity of fate, so he wrote the symphony, a music that could weave destiny. He believed that through this he had found a way to resist fate, but instead that path led us into utter darkness, step by step. And in the end, the entire kingdom sank beneath the waves, as though it had been smote by divine judgment. No. I fear that even he did not foresee such an outcome, though all the same, that is what happened. If you had anything else you'd like to ask me, now's the time. So tell us about your impudent friend. Right, and he called you Cassiodor or something, right? But aren't you called Oran or something? Just as I have traversed many bodies, I have had many names. Of course, this is all thanks to the Sebastus, who separated my soul from the grand symphony. A convenient ability indeed. But back to Boethius. He was not always evil. He was once a noble harmist of Remuria, and the sole survivor following the great catastrophe that befell. The original purpose of the Golden Castellum was to unify our surviving kin and prevent the catastrophe of the rising waters from ever occurring again. But evidently, Boethius had his own designs. While I and my companions ranged across the land, struggling mightily to contain the power of the primordial waters, he used his eloquent tongue to sway those who remained. He initiated a fell ritual that aimed to restore the shattered symphony and revive the ruined realm. To this end, he did not hesitate to dissolve the will of our kin and plunder the souls of Fontainians everywhere. Many rulers and nobles became his pawns, and Polites, newly born, lay on the brink of destruction. To stop him, who had now clearly become a monster, I could only forsake my name and become one who hunts phantoms, resisting him alongside the Fontainians. Bitter was the conflict before we were at last able to seal both him and the seed that had devoured our nation. And that is why he names you traitor. I followed the Sebastus, precisely because he had shown me that the Golden Dream, a land where prejudice and difference were no more, a land of justice and freedom. But that was what it had become after Remuria sank, no more than a dream. I would rather be called a traitor than let Boethius trample on our ideals. I swore upon fate that I would serve as the barrier between past and present, thus I did become the spirit keeper of our ancient land. Guess Mr. Impolite's a pretty stubborn guy, huh? Even though being beaten up and sealed, he's still looking to break out and cause trouble. I had thought that even if evil lingered in him, his soul had long been broken, and he would remain naught but discordant notes, a symphony plunged into strife. I never thought that he would weave his shattered self into the symphony and thus gain mastery over it. The discord and dissonance that now emanates from these waters can be regarded as an extension of his powers. If we are to defeat him, I fear we must await the moment when all of his soul fragments have gathered around one body. If you have anything else you'd like to ask it now. Let's hear the Symphony in Phobos. Where should I even begin? The symphony is human memory and persona woven into a melody through musical notation, creating a song in which human souls can dwell and have their wishes fulfilled. In that way, to master the symphony is to master fate. This is the secret that the great golden beast Sibylla, the prophet who survived the previous cycle, imparted. The Sebastus who created the symphony poured these melodies into the insoluble ichor, and in hopes that all might control their own fates through playing that music. He overestimated us, I fear, for his deeds terrified us. The people could not bear the burden of fate, and they begged their god and superiors for guidance. At the request of the people, the Sebastus wrote all melodies into the grandest of melodies. This new symphony would bring us all greatness of happiness, and its name was Phobos. But it did not bring what was promised. Indeed, you saw how it all ended, didn't you? Had the Sebastus' plan worked, the symphony would have woven a melody of utmost gentleness for us all, an eternity that would last 1,000 years and beyond. But something went wrong. And besides, the Sebastus himself, only said superiors, the harmists, could have changed Phobos' melody. And Boethius was once an excellent harmist. Okay, we have one more, right? So about the dreamscape I saw. You tell of the strange dream you saw before. Ah, yes. Those were indeed left behind by the memories left by he who I served, the Sebastus, the god king Remus. Though I do not understand how you were able to see them, Lumine. But I do not think you need to worry. If this chaotic symphony was enough to control you, it would have done so long ago on the surface. But that has not yet happened, yes? Speaking of which, why isn't Esta affected? Is he just especially gifted? I do have some idea, but it might be best to wait for the right time to speak on that. Oh, here we go again with the cliffhangers. Just don't forget to tell us, alright? In that case, since you can see these things, Lumine, that means there's some fragment of Sebastus' will and memory remains in this underwater symphony. Long millennia have I searched, and if you could touch some more of these memories, perhaps I may find the answers I have sought all this time. The great waves could not hurt a god, even should their crests scrape the very skies, yet the Sebastus disappeared without a trace when our nation fell into the depths. He would not have sat idly by as his nation and people drowned in blood. So where did he go? Or was his passing Remuria's true death knell? Very well, if there's anything else you'd like to know, do not hesitate to ask me. Guess we're heading to Dormus Aurea next. So we can meet that rude guy, right? It's going to be dangerous, sure, but I will continue to guide you. It is, after all, my homeland. Though it may have sunk to the very bottom of the sea, I remember its path still, even after all this millennia. Or so I believe. Just don't let us down when it counts. Should we encounter difficulties, you can count on me. Do not forget that I am far stronger than an ordinary cat. You know, every time Paimon remembers that you're actually an ancient person from thousands of years ago, it just feels wrong that we're calling you Ose. But your full name is way too long, so... Okay, let's just call you Monsieur Os. Then, what do you think? Is it polite enough? A name to me is nothing more than a label, but as this represents your acknowledgement, Paimon, I will gladly accept it. Hehe, let's move out. It wouldn't be too bad if we keep our rude friend rating, but the town people can't wait that long. I'm curious. I want to try something. I'm curious if the language... Oh, I don't have any of that installed. No. Let's not. Never mind. I don't want to do that right now.
There is no escape.
Alright. We have finished the first part. Excellent. What am I doing? After you load a blank score, you can activate the performance device to begin a glorious onstage performance. Oh, as you are performing, the stage will fire off note bubbles of different types. You can collect certain note bubbles during this time. The performance will proceed normally. Using the power of symphony by pressing to unleash a pause sound wave, you can cause note bubbles to stop moving. All the better for you to collect them. What? As the ship in the mural sails along, it will encounter storms during which you must collect note bubbles to deploy a shield and weather the lightning. If the ship is sunk before you can deploy said shield, the performance will fail as well. During a storm, the stage will also be subject to unpredictable thunderstrikes. Find a way to avoid them. What? Okay, I don't know how I didn't get that one. Ah! No, it's gone. Damn it. No, it's sunk. Oh, damn it. That's an interesting little minigame there. Yeah, this is a world quest. So it's us learning about the world and like various things through the world quest. So right now we're learning about Rumeria. I still technically haven't finished Jet's story quest because I believe there's more to do with that. Good God, I have so many of these. Oh, I should go to the Fountain of Lucine. Oh, that's a whole place. Okay. Anyway. Let's go to here so I can deposit my things. And then I will probably call the stream there. Just because it's getting late. I haven't eaten anything for dinner, so I'm rather hungry. And I do want to do some animation off stream tonight. Well, no. Okay, so I played through that. I don't remember if I played through all of it on stream. But Jet did find the tribe that her dad was a part of. And we met them. What did that guy just say? What did that Melusine say? Anyway, she found the tribe. They kind of made her into an assassin for the tribe. And we got betrayed a couple times. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Ooh, nice. Oh wait, I now have a there we go. This should be the close this one's closer, I think. Yeah, it was a really sad story. On a positive note, Jet was able to like make it to her destination. She was able to complete her father's goal. And she was able to make it to the Eternal Oasis, where she actually left her father's, her dad's weapon, as well as her mother's book. I can actually take us there. I'll take you there and show you the place. After we unlock this space up here.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, right. I was just shy of a Shrine to the Depths key. Dang it. I was so excited. Okay. So, to go there, we need to go south. Yep, here. And then we go to This should be the plate the light being pointed to. Let's see around if... What? What is this? This should be we could activate other chess pieces over there. Chess pieces? What? Yes, it is quite large. Also, welcome to the Eternal Oasis. You'll see what it's like in just a second. The Eternal Oasis. Forever trapped in time. The sun setting. This is a monument slash represents the place where King Deshret, Lord Rukkhadevata, and the Goddess of Flowers used to meet. Yeah, it's quite lovely. I believe this place was made after the Goddess of Flowers passed. I don't remember how she faded away, but this was made, I believe, by King Deshret in remembrance of her. I can't read the names on these chairs, but these were the chairs for the three gods of Sumeru before the Archon War. My guess is that, oh yeah, and every sound here is as you can see, echoed. But yeah, so this is where the three gods of Sumeru, before Sumeru was ruled by Lord Rukkhadevata, came to reside. I believe this one, judging by the amount of symbols on it, I believe this one is for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That one is for King Deshret, I think, and this one could only be for the Goddess of Flowers. But speaking of that, I will take you over to where Jet laid her parents to rest, so to speak. Yep, because it has flowers. And here is the notes from Jet's mother and Jet's father's axe. Jalal, if I remember correctly, was his name. To my dear Jet, loveliest of daughters, 1,000 hugs and kisses to you. Oh, right. I think... Damn it. I believe Jet's mother passed due to Elazar. If I remember correctly. But yeah, this is the Eternal Oasis. The sad thing is that once we came to this place, I can't remember who said it specifically at the time, but I believe it was said that because we opened the door to this place, after a time it too would fade. Oh. This is actually a good point. Not really a good point, but an idea.
Anything I can help you with?
Technically, when Nilou is in this outfit is based off of the Goddess of Flowers. So, it's almost like she's back. If you want to get really sentimental with it. Now I just need Nahida to sit on that one. And then Sino to sit on that one. It's so wonderful here, yet so melancholic and somber. But it is a wonderful space. Anyway, to move away from the sadness, let's leave. Because I do need to call it a night. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part about today's episode. I enjoyed the Nostoi region so far. I really like... it didn't really occur to me in previous times of talking about Remuria how much Remuria was like the Roman Empire, and then I just love the aesthetic of this place. Roman Empire mixed with marble and like music. It's a real good look, in all honesty. Also, I like that we became friends with a cat with the soul of an ancient human who's named Cassiodor in his old era, and we just ended up calling him Monsieur Os. The music box is also really cool, and I like that we could pet Monsieur Os. Very fun. I'm enjoying this region a lot so far, but boy howdy, the Remurians were kind of assholes. Oh, you know, I don't think I ever realized that the Remurians got their name from their king Remus. Until just now. I don't think I ever thought about that. Huh. Well, live and learn. But yeah, and I also got Arlecchino. She's so cool. Just wish I got her weapon, because that looks so much better than the regular spear. But, c'est la vie. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I'll see you all in the next one.